Welcome back, everyone. As you may know, I grew up in Houston, known as the birthplace of the fajita and one very famous green sauce. There's only one original Ninfas. Not everyone can say they're the first. But when it comes to sizzling, juicy, delicious fajitas, this is it. That is amazing.
That's what they call it, sizzle fajitas.
Yeah. This is it. The original Ninfas on Navigation, located in the burgeoning east end of Houston.
Mama Ninfa started making her original tacos al carbone right here.
We're on hallowed ground
It
here,
is,
I think.
it is officially recognized by, I guess, me and hopefully some other folks as
I think a lot of people know.
As the birthplace of the fajita.
Back in the early 70s, Mama Ninfa Lorenzo ran a struggling tortilla factory out of the back of her small house.
To generate a little bit of revenue, she started cooking food. And she developed the fajitas, the tacos al carbone, and everybody in the neighborhood just went wild and everybody loved it.
The fajitas were such a huge hit that the family converted a section of the house into a dining room and eventually a full-fledged restaurant.
Can't go wrong with the fajitas at all, and the chips and the famous green queso.
43 years and counting. That juicy skirt steak, bathed in a secret marinade of soy sauce and spices, is still the #1 seller here. Just as popular, Ninfa's famous green sauce, a tangy, creamy creation that tastes great on everything you put it on, even all by itself.
I had the tamales and they're amazing.
Traditional Tex Mex favorites are on the menu too, but all with some tantalizing twists, like these handmade Oaxacan-style tamales smothered in rich beef sauce. Or these irresistible enchiladas del mar stuffed with fresh Gulf shrimp and lump crab meat, swimming in a sea of chipotle sauce. Even corn is elevated to new heights, courtesy of the wildly creative imagination of Executive Chef Alex Padilla, who trained with one of America's top chefs at one of my all-time favorite restaurants, Boulevard in San Francisco. Talk about the full circle of life. Alex went to high school in Houston and knew this place well. His mother worked right here at Ninfas as a line cook in the 80s. Now, Ninfas is home for Alex and has been for 10 years.
Mama Ninfas create all these incredible restaurant, and being part of that legacy and continue that legacy and that history, it means a lot to me.
Those are jalapenos on steroids. Look at those. Alex's creative additions to the menu don't go unnoticed. Like the ocean of fresh seafood options, this octopus dish was one of my favorites.
This is the octopus tacos, and roasted potatoes. It's very simple. It's very like a Spanish style. Olive oil, herbs, garlic, and then
Basic ingredients.
Basic ingredients.
It's an easy prep with a squeeze of lemon, a little olive oil, and then a drizzle of garlic butter. The real magic here is the wood-burning oven. And it's time to taste. I've never had an octopus taco.
Never.
Cooked by a master.
You'd be surprised how good it is. That's the key.
You're not kidding.
No, not you.
If you'd rather stick to the classics, don't worry. They'll have a ninfadita waiting for you. And those of you who haven't been here in a while, this amazing green sauce is still going strong. I think I'm choosing this over the margarita.
Oh, come on, how can you do that? They're so good.
I can drink it. No matter what you choose, you're gonna love it at the original Ninfas. Okay, time to find out how to make that delicious Ninfas green sauce. And I am with Chef Adrian at HEB Cooking
Hi.
Connection. Go-to guy when it comes
Thank
to
you.
recipe redos. Not that there's anything wrong with Ninfas, but we've got a fun twist on it, right?
We love Ninfas, but we can get you there faster and easier at home. So we're using the HEB, that green sauce. It's one of the hottest products on our shelves. It flies, but we're going to give it some life with a few fresh ingredients. So
and Texas quail.
And a little Texas quail, grilled, nice and crisp to serve it over the top, because you can serve that stuff over anything.
Let's do it.
All right. So while the quail's on the grill, we're going to quickly just blend a little jar of that green sauce, throw in some fresh cilantro and onions, white because it gives that sharpness, fresh tomatillos, little garlic, jalapeno, sour cream to make it creamy, of course, and a little fresh avocado.
So easy.
Don't forget the house rub just to season it up a little bit. And blend away.
So the sauce requires no cooking, and you've got a fun twist on the rice you're serving it with.
That's our real company basmati rice, and we cooked it up with a little coconut water for just a sweet twist. And the sauce can carry you guys from summer grilling all the way to the holidays, chicken, fish, pork, beef, chips, anything goes.
That sauce is fantastic.
Thank you so
it's
much.
It's so alive with the garlic you added to it and that cilantro.
Perfect.
And then the creamy avocado.
Glad you're happy.
I love it. And of course, we'll have the recipe online. That green sauce. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Coming up, my wine finds. But first, it's time to celebrate. We'll take you to lunch with country singer Randy Rogers at one of Austin's most popular farm fresh eateries. And later, details on how you could win a weekend at the beautiful Houstonian. Good Taste will be right back. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by HEB.